Hi there, this is Vincent here. Last couple of days, I wrote a blog on how to use the NSX-T principal identity to create the API certificate for your Openshift or PKS integration. So the background is like this. So if you're running a POC or running a lab, it might be okay to use the NSX admin password for the integration. But typically or frequently in your customer environment or in production environment, you might not want to share the NSX-T admin password with uh, your colleagues that's been doing the OpenShift integration or installation. So therefore, you can create a certificate and a key in NSX-T using the principal identity and pass it to them for the integration. So without further ado, let's begin on showing you how to do that. So go to my blog, and you need to create two scripts. You can use any Linux jump host. In my case, I'm using a Ubuntu machine here. Okay. So the first thing is to generate the cert and register the cert and key. So this is the script here. Copy that. Create. Okay, so you need to put in the NSX manager IP address. The username. You can also specify your principal identity name and the cert name, the cert file name and a key file name, right? I'm just using OCP as a prefix here for easier reference, right? So I'm showing you an OpenShift example. So once that's done, you save it and you can run this script. So this is the password for your NSX-T manager. So once that's done, you have to notice the ID that's being created. Okay, so you can put that into your notepad, right? Or just copy that later. So next thing is to run a second script. Okay, so in my blog, I did show you what's the outcome after some screenshots. Okay, you need to register the principal identity. So there's another file here, another script here. Okay. Copy that. Okay, same thing, you need to edit the manager IP address, the username, certificate ID. So I put it here just now. Okay, save it and then run the script. Again, you'll prompt you for the NSX-T manager password. Alright, so that is done. So if you go into your NSX-T manager, you go into trust, you should be able to see that cert being created, right? So if you see over here, so sorry, this was the one that was done previously, so this is the right one, right? That's being done. All right, so next thing, you actually need to replicate the certs to all your nodes, right? So depending on how many nodes you have to do that for your all the master nodes and worker nodes. So I'm just showing you a couple of examples here. So you look at this. These two files needs to be copied to every node, right? So this is the key. Let's see. Right, so I'll place it in the root folder. Okay, and you can do it for the rest of the nodes, worker nodes. Like, for the sake of time, I'm not show you how to do that. So once that's done, right? Right, so you need to. So by default is using the NSX. I mean, you're using username and password to do that. So what you need to do is to comment it, right? And then in my blog, I actually show you how you have to put this in, right? So you have to specify where your cert and key are. So you copy this and put it over here, right? So after this, you can run your preg Ansible playbook, right, and subsequently deploy cluster playbook, right? And that's how you actually use the certificate for the integration. All right, so that's all I have. Hopefully this is useful for you, and hopefully you have successfully, with this, you are able to successfully integrate Openshift or PKS using certificate. So thanks for watching. See you next time.